Man, feel like it's been a minute, huh? Anyway, what's up with all of y'all? Support Cameron, Lil Rich. And Lil Rich, why you saying to make the watch party at 11:30? How are we gonna make it 11? You talking about 11:30? Uh, it ain't been no month. But you talking about 11:30 Eastern time, which would be what, 8:30 here? I agree with you, bro. I think this shit about to be good outside of that one little slopping acting scene that I seen. But I think overall this shit about to be good. It better be. Which new teaser? Ollie, what's good, my girl? Ghost and my boy was good. What's up, Ronald? Hey, when I came back to LA, I had a lot of stuff going on with that, bro. With the election job going on with that stuff, and then I picked up another side shit while I was doing. It was kind of hard to keep up. So, but hey, I'm about to be back in full effect now. So, oh, the Kane, yeah, I did see that teaser. Yep. I just didn't got around to reacting to it yet. I'm gonna do that tomorrow. But yeah, Raising Kanan my favorite one. So of course. You said you don't think nobody's gonna drop this episode. I think I gotta disagree with you. I think episode one, somebody it's not gonna be a major character, but it's gonna be a recognizable character gonna be up out of here. Episode one. Like obviously it's not gonna be Vic, Diamond, Jannard, Shanti, or nobody like that. But somebody like Marshall or let me see. Who else is kind of one of the niggas? What's that other dude that used to hang around? Jannard, one of his right hand mans, one of them or something. They can be up out of here. First episode. Yeah, I seen the Raising Canaan teaser, y'all. You know that, like I said, that's the best one. Hey, Ronald, I haven't even seen Reasonable Doubt episode 8 yet, bro. That's how busy I've been. But I'm gonna watch both episodes tomorrow, and then I'm gonna do a live tomorrow for Reasonable Doubt. I'm gonna have to catch up on both of them. Then you got Bel Air that's coming. Like we got a lot of stuff. Then we got news about Snowfall. A lot of stuff coming. Makes sense. He's turning up this season, leading into Origins, especially knowing how ruthless he was in those stories we heard about. Yeah, this nigga Branford is here. I see. Marshall probably because him and D Mac gonna do some exactly. That's what I was saying in the other video. Because I think once Diamond, we can go ahead and get our predictions in now. Because y'all see what we on. You see our four topics right now. The first one we got final predictions, so we're gonna start it off on that. And then of course once the actual episode starts, that will be the watch party. We'll go ahead and watch the episode. Although I can't play it with us, but y'all gonna have to, have your own TV, laptop, whatever it is you watching it on. And we can watch it together, live reactions. Then afterwards, we're gonna talk about what was the biggest shocker and overall things of what we thought of the episode. And then lastly, we will go ahead and make our quick predictions for the next, basically what we're expecting for the next episode. Anyways, back to the top. These final predictions. Hold up. But yeah, what I was gonna say is that I think the little teaser, the little clip that we saw with D-Mac trying to talk with Diamond. I think once Diamond don't mess with him the way he wanted him to, he gonna go do some stuff on his own. Because remember, we saw an exclusive of Marshall and D-Mac talking, and D-Mac was saying he got to do and make a big move or something. I think his dumb big move is gonna get Marshall killed. Now, is it gonna happen this episode? It might do. But like I said, I think a big one is dropping episode 1. And it wouldn't be like, let's be real. This wouldn't be the first time that this has happened. Like we are Raising Kanan episode 1. Um, Bert was out in season 3. Episode 1 of book 2 Ghost, final season. We what's his name? Junior was out. So I mean, it's not out the woods. That shit could happen. Yeah, I think Tariq's showing up episode 9 too. That's the episode I'm predicting. Branford definitely missed him for sure. Well, I'm not gonna be able to play the episode because they're gonna flag me for copyright. If I could, I would, but unfortunately, I'm not able to do it like show it here tomorrow night. Yeah, I'm gonna address Reasonable Doubt, probably Raising Kanan, the teaser they had, and then of course some more of Forrest. Possibly I might touch on Bel Air too. Maybe Snowfall, maybe. We'll see. Did you ever watch Spartacus? They have a new series too with Usher. Nope, never watched it. Yeah, I've been watching some of your stuff too, Ali. Keep on pushing. Like I said, I think we do some collabs. It'll help your following. Yeah, like support said, make sure we hit that like button as you come in. Yeah, we all got to start the same time. So we're going to have like damn near a countdown. You know what I'm saying? When we about to go ahead and hit play on our stuff so we can make sure we all, seeing the same stuff at the same time. The good thing is stars don't have ads or nothing, so we ain't got to worry about that. Claudia is about to raise some hell first. I agree. I think, well, I'm going to say this. She's definitely going to show herself. They're going to let us know she's here. But will she raise hell? Maybe not, but for sure. But I don't know because one of the clips that we saw, right? It seemed, Tommy was mentioning Claudia to Vic, so it's possible that he already knows that she's alive still. So just might happen like that. What's up, Talia? Mad as fuck. I'm going to be 3 hours late. Lunch break not until damn Ghosting. Damn, bro. Season 3, episode 1 of Raising Kanan Running was on Demon Time. He ain't waste no time. He was a special type of ugly as hell, though. Malachi was good. Bel Air is coming this month to live. I think the first scene of the episode is going to be Tommy driving to Miguel's place, leading up to that clip we seen. Very likely. I can agree with you on that. That's very, very likely. Bradford, somebody cooked you already? You on a new channel already? Damn. Ronnie should have had CBI shook. You said he would have had CBI shook. Hey, I at least said please this time. He said no. Well, no, cap. You don't think Ronnie would have had CBI shook? Anyways, though, so let's go ahead and dig into these predictions for this coming episode. We're gonna go ahead and get started with that. For me, things that I think absolute is gonna happen this particular episode. One, I think we're gonna 100% get confirmation that Claudia is indeed alive. Check that out now from Bookie. I think we also gonna see Diamond. I think Janard, because remember we seen an exclusive clip also earlier of Shanti asking Janard, is he still down with taking out his brother, which is crazy. I don't even understand why she really want to push that like that. That's kind of crazy. But I'm gonna go ahead and make this prediction. This may not happen this episode, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I think is gonna happen with this thing going on is obviously Janard is not gonna be down with taking out his brother. And you remember they staged in the plan, Janard and Diamond. I mean, Diamond and Tommy actually, that they're trying to say that it's Shanti who's the snitch to Vic. But I think some kind of way that's gonna backfire and they're gonna notice. Shanti is gonna think that they're plotting against her. Janard and Diamond's gonna be plotting against him some kind of way. I think Tommy's gonna flip it on him like that. And now Shanti, that might be the way we end up hearing in the trailer. Shanti telling Tommy that the brothers are out for themselves. So that could be what ends up, making her flip on Tommy's side. That's another thing I suspect will happen. What else? Do y'all think Vic? Let me ask y'all this: do y'all think Vic is gonna catch on and know that Tommy knows that he's the rat? Because we seen it in the trailer, in the little clip at least, that Tommy and Diamond was running game like they didn't know that he was a snitch and they think it's Shanti. So do you think eventually Vic is going to figure out they know it's me? They just holding off. You think Shanti is playing all of them? More than likely she is. What are you talking about right here, Talia? I saw a clip with Shanti talking to Jannard in season 3 that reminds me of Jukebox and OG Power. Which clip are you talking about? Teenage Kanan wasn't scared of Ronnie. So why did fuck with professional fucking fighters be scared of him? Hey, she got a point there, kind of. But maybe Kanan was just a special, you know. Big scared and trying to get in where he fit in. Support. I'm gonna need you to send that to my IG because when I'm on my StreamYard account, I can't click the link. Yeah, send that to me on IG. Appreciate that. I don't know how to say your name. I'm gonna say Ty Lawrence. Appreciate that. Give me a chance, a second to log in so I can see it. What the fuck? I misspelled it. I had to get a new laptop too, y'all. That's another thing that reason why I was kind of, you know, waiting a little bit because I love this new laptop though. This new laptop is cold. For one thing, the camera view is way better. I don't even remember the damn password. Damn. All this damn security. All right, let me see this link you talking about. Oh yeah, yeah, I seen that. I'm gonna play it for everybody though. Hold up. The hell going on? This new laptop different too, so certain shit I be having to figure out. Like, look at this shit. This shit look different as hell. This new laptop, something else with itself. Hmm. God damn. Hold up. Nah, I didn't anticipate all this shit, but like I told y'all, this laptop is new, so I didn't think it was gonna be. It ain't. I mean, it's basically the newer version of what I had, but I didn't think it would be this much different. Crazy part, it ain't even showing. Damn, why is it showing a blank screen? Hold on. Support is it being unlisted the reason why I'm not able to show it right here? You think that's the reason? But this is crazy. It's blocked off. I can't even do it. Oh no, it was working then. Ain't that a bitch? It just was behind. Okay, let me pull it back up. That's crazy shit. Bro, this is crazy. Because now it's doing that shit again. But yeah, that's the clip that I was talking about though. She was saying she's still good with you still good with taking out your brother. Then it ain't got no volume, I feel like. I don't know. Anyways, I might do some experiment on that new damn this new laptop. That's crazy. All right, let me read some of these comments. I don't think Vic gonna figure it out. If he do, it'll probably be too late. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be too late. I be doing what sometimes? Oh, you talking about changing the time? Let me tell you what I meant. Yeah. Of course I'm excited for this damn episode. What up, Takari? Old boy done made his way to movie bot and starts trying to trolling everybody down. Yo, they shit. Did he tell movie bot to apologize to him too? Imagine Jannard asking Tommy to run hands, only to find out he been certified in the hand game. You think Tommy could beat Jannard in the fight? Yeah, Tommy can fight, but I'm just saying Jannard a trained fighter too. Yeah, all Tommy got to do is give Jannard some drugs and then sucker punch him. Has it been confirmed that Tariq will make an appearance this season? Well, not 100% confirmed, but you know, um, I think we can almost say that. Yeah, that is pretty goddamn hilarious. I kind of want to go look on these other channels to see what he be saying to them. That's crazy though. Let me see, can I pull up something from Stars? You know what? I think the reason why this thing ain't working is because I'm on. I know the reason. This is on Safari this time. Shit. I need to switch it over to Chrome. That's what it is. Let me go ahead and try to do that switch without stopping it. All right, hold on. All right, now it should be fixed. You said you sent me something on IG. Hold up, I ain't see it. I ain't see it come through. Hold up. Which IG page you sent it to? Hold up. I'm guessing. I don't see nothing. Yeah, I don't see nothing. On the other people channel too. That's crazy. Oh, you say you sent it yesterday. Got it. I still don't think I've seen it. Send me something right now so I can see it pop up. It's just not showing up, bro. All of your messages. It's crazy. But I see it now. I'm gonna check that out. That look pretty interesting. Appreciate that. When later on after I get off, I'm gonna look at that. Cause I know YouTube definitely been changing stuff, bro. Anyway, though, anybody else got some final predictions y'all want to make to put in? We got 23 minutes before. Let me what you mean by the chances of showing violent content? So you think Kate Egan is out? It ain't gonna happen in this first episode though, for sure. Yeah, let me see if I can share this thing now, though. This bottom. Shout out to my sons though, just blew out the Clippers. Jalen Green on his debut turned the fuck up. Y'all saw that? All right. Let me try this out. Let me try this out now on Chrome. Okay, so yeah, it was a Chrome thing. All right, let me try this out. Yeah, it's working now. Cool.
Kilo want that nigga D-Mac toe tag like yesterday.
What the fuck?
Yeah. He giving us a week. What's up? What you thinking?
If he can wait a week, he can wait 2, maybe 3. We play his grief to our advantage. We keep D-Mac alive as long as we can.
No, wait. What you mean keep him alive? If we don't deliver him to Kilo, then he coming for CBI, specifically me and Diamond.
Not if we play our hand right.
All right, spit it out, woman. Hurry the fuck up.
See, I was
Kilo wants D-Mac dead.
Jannard Slicker, I don't know, because Jannard, he the first one that his woman making all the moves. Y'all knows that on Power. Probably because his dad can't think. But I don't know. He's running his own shit for a while. So, I mean, I guess he can. I don't know.
So we make him foam at the mouth. A rabid dog will attack the first thing it sees. We'll show Kilo that Tommy and Diamond were the ones protecting D-Mac. And just sit back and watch as he tears them to pieces. Kilo will kill Tommy and Diamond for us, so we can rightfully collect what's ours. You still good with taking out your brother, right?
Hell no. Hell no. What you talking about? Like, that's really crazy that she's even trying to push that. Like, you really think this nigga's gonna be okay with that? That's crazy. or perhaps she, she did know and she, kind of expected it, but she just was talking with him and play with his head or something like that. Maybe she got a bigger plan. Kate does go back to New York. We knows that, but we don't know how far along Forrest's timeline is gonna go. Like I keep telling you, they can do some time skipping. We don't know whether or not they're gonna do that or not. Let me check this out. Ooh, excuse me. Jermaine, check what? Yeah, almost time. 13 more minutes. 13 people. Shanti sound like Jukebox when she told Kanan how they gonna make the move on Tariq and Ghost. Yeah, that do sound like her. I agree with that. What's good, Buckets? We getting ready for this premiere. 12 more minutes. and we going up in it. Live reactions. Everybody gonna try to click at the same time. So it like 8:59. Everybody need to have they you know have they star subscription ready. Cause soon as that 9 o'clock hit, I'm gonna tell everybody go. I can see it on my screen. Well, I guess I'll give it a minute. So 9:01, we're gonna hit play and we're gonna go in there. Yeah, mine already signed in. So with these last basically 10 minutes we got left, let's go ahead and see this. Do we think um y'all think this is gonna be the best season of Power we've seen so far? Because they've been hyping this thing up. They saying it's definitely gonna be the most explosive. Well, I can feel it. You hope so, but do you think so? I need your opinion. You think yes or no? I'll say this. I think this is going to be the most violent episode for sure. But violence doesn't necessarily equals the best. Stop capping the car. Stop capping the. You know, get damn well that was the best one. It was action packed though. I'll give it that. It has to be the best to close out this era until Origins and Legacy. Well, it's not closing out the era necessarily, is it? What do you mean by closing out the era, like of the spinoffs? Because keep in mind, Raising Canaan still coming after that with their final season. It has the most views, so it's the best. Nah, that ain't how that work. It's a lot of things that got more views than something that was definitely greater than it. Yeah, it's gonna be action packed. I'm pretty sure of that. This season we may have to watch twice to catch everything. It's going to be a lot going on. Well, I always watch twice, at least twice, before I watch the next episode anyway. Like I always watch twice before I do the recaps. And speaking of recaps, we're gonna be back with the recaps in full effect. So get ready for them recaps after each episode. I should have been doing it for the other shows I was covering too, but hey, it don't just it don't touch me like Power do. Who knows? Maybe these last two of Reasonable Doubt. Damn, it's only one episode of Reasonable Doubt now, huh? Shit. Maybe the last one I'll try to do one for it. We'll see. But I'll try to do it for Bel Air. Oh yeah, Welcome to Derry. I gotta watch that second, but it's shit. So that's 3 episodes I gotta watch. All right, people. We are at 7 more minutes. We almost there. We are almost there. So you like Welcome to Derry, Ali? DeMarcus was good. Great timing. We about to go. So are you at home or are you one of the unfortunate ones that's at work that gotta wait before you watch it? You know it's crazy. I really wasn't into it like that. Not that I didn't think it was good. I just didn't watch it. He said this feels like Christmas Eve. I swear. He ain't lying, nigga. Oh shit. All right, DeMarcus. So hey, we going live. Everybody get their star subscription ready. At 9:01, I'm saying, and it, of course y'all East Coasters, that's 12:01. I'm saying go. We're gonna all hit play and we're gonna go in it. I'm telling y'all now, I skipped the previews, so that's gonna make me. If you don't skip the previews, that means I'm gonna be like 30 seconds to a minute ahead of your ass. So you gotta watch The Perfect Neighbor too. What is that on? Merkovich will drop tonight. Okay, Demar, let's see. That's Demarcus' prediction. He said that up in the comment section as well. So we're gonna see do you turn out to be right. Cause I do, me personally, I think a big body will drop. Not a huge body, but a big one. And Merkovich would qualify as a big body. Merkovich, um, you know, Marshall. I forgot, like I said, the dude that was with the dude that Shanti ended up checking because he questioned her. Damn, you got stars for a year for $29.99. How the hell? Where you find that at? Yeah, y'all better skip them intros. Damn, it already got confirmed for seasons 2 and 3. Damn, that's pretty damn impressive. That shit must be really good. Yeah, stars do be giving them little cheap bundles for sure. But like $29.99 for the year, I ain't seen that. I for like 6 months maybe, but damn. Perfect Neighbor is on Netflix. Got it. I'm gonna put that in my list of shows. Perfect Neighbor. All right, 3 minutes. You watch Stars on Hulu? I watch HBO on my Hulu subscription. Tommy done went to Chicago and started a whole right. Slim, my boy, was good. We going live 3 minutes. Well, we already live, but we pressing play on the new episode in 3 minutes. So get your Star subscription ready. Bones and Raheem. Okay, so I think your Bones is who I was referring to. 70% off discount. So when did they offer that? 2 minutes. Yeah, I remember you saying Reasonable Doubt was renewed for 4. But yeah, like Ronald said, I haven't seen episode 8 or 9 yet. Right, finally, bro. We waited 2 years for this shit. This is crazy. Diamond could tell Jannard or Shanti that D-Mac took out Siemens Bennigan. Stacy Marks could hear this information and arrest D-Mac. And D-Mac goes to prison with King Kilo. I think the possibility of that happening is very slim. All right, we got 1 minute, people. We got 1 fucking minute. Yeah, this shit, you ain't lying. This shit better be good. 2 fucking years, this shit better be good. Put this phone on do not right. The countdown is beginning. All right, 9 o'clock is here. Why the fuck would Diamond tell either of them that? To live be hard on folks, man. All right, y'all. We gotta get ready to press play, people, because we are here. So I already have it up. We have it. The episode is available. It's 54 minutes. Do or die. I'm about to count to 10, people. It's uploaded. It's on mine. I don't know about you, but it's definitely on mine. Damn, I know error carry for y'all. I don't know when they offered. I just hopped on to renew and they offered me that. Damn. See, since I always keep buying, spending mines every month, they never offered me that shit. That's why they the bastards. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna give it count to 10, and we're gonna hit play. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We hitting play. I'm not gonna really be looking at y'all comments. I'm not gonna see that until the shit is over. All screen is here. Previously on Force. It's about to say it. Oh, yeah, Claudia is alive. body is definitely hard to tell. You can tell by the creeper. Might be the only thing. See why Diamond gonna start getting mad. He looking like he just in charge. He ain't looking at Diamond as like a partner or like in charge. He look like he was part of it a little bit. Hey, like a Debo slap. Shut up. Shut up, right. She acting like Vanessa. Yeah. It sound like Tasha was just like, try me. do what Ghost did. You ain't no true gangster, Miguel. You should just quit your sister. That's what a real gangster. Damn. They can hide in the ring. They boy ding. Tap out. Right, nigga. He might be Stacey Martin. Out of here, first episode. Might call it. Hold up. I know, I forgot. Yeah. She was that nigga. Yeah. Well, I said this thing would be the first. Yep, I predicted this right. Hell, I hate that. It's crazy how they both said the same thing. Right? Tommy and Miguel, I mean, Morel about said the same thing about each other. They're not gonna be alive without each other. That's something. And Maria's going to be on his side, so that's how the Miguel and Tommy team up is going to happen. This nigga looking just like Lobos when he got captured. He looked just like this. You know, when Lobos was acting like he didn't speak English. About to be, the Marcus might turn out to be right. It look like he's getting out. And that's how their union happened. Yep. That's how it is. Oh shit. DeMarcus right. Hey, congrats to DeMarcus, y'all. Congratulations, DeMarcus. You hit it right on the nail. Hey, you must have got some inside information. I told you I didn't know who it was gonna be. But I said, bro, somebody major is dropping. And there it is. Might be another one. Tommy is scaling. Look at her. Sneaky ass. She is scared motherfucker. Ah, he just showed up. Like that. Oh, they're gonna go after JP because they hit her. And she is. Still playing. Still alive. No surprise here. I know it. She's gonna be a snitch. They're gonna put that pressure on her. That's a hate that nigga, bro. He'll be Kane, but they might be brothers. He gonna, I'm gonna make a prediction. He gonna keep on bullshit. They gonna kill. I think that's the same dude that's gonna kill Miguel right there too. Isn't that the same dude that's wearing that green jacket? People on the bike. This little nigga D-Mac about to definitely do some shit to fuck up. He got, I'm about to fuck some shit up written all over his face. What if Shanti got his first episode? That is wild, right? I don't believe it. I think she's more of an episode 5 type of stuff. But yeah,
his grief to our event. We keep D-Mac.
It's a lot of schemers and figures in that. The power always been about finessing.
You still good with taking out your brother?
Yeah, it's gonna be a one of the two gonna happen, Shanti. It's gonna be a Kanan kill Tupac moment with Bernard or Claudia. I'm still banking on Claudia, but
Is dead. I miss him. And I miss you too. If anything happens to me, up to you.
it's gonna happen exactly like I thought. Yeah, he gonna try to take D-Mac out. He's gonna end up getting JP. I'm predicting that's gonna happen episode 3, people. That's why he gonna get shots of respect. See up out of here. Right. You gonna send somebody else to you gonna set it up. So, tomorrow, damn, this looking like some D-Wiz and lose situation. How you gonna get out of it? I think he's stealing right from Ghost playbook. You understand why Ghost did what he did. It's crazy though. Hell like man, episode low key did. I'm ready to see what y'all got to say about it. I think it's pretty good. Oh, we got that one body out there. Check. Claudia alive. Check. What else? Let's see what this next episode is. All right, people. God damn, a lot of comments. A lot of fucking comments. Obviously, more than likely, I'm not going to be able to get to all of them. But hey, I'm about to go ahead and take a look at them. See what I can get to. I see Branford is up in here going ham. Let's see where we start there. Hey, you ain't never lied about that, Talia. That recap was long as a motherfucker. I was like, but damn, this shit like 3-4 minutes long. All right, so I'm at the top. Skip the intro, guys. Motor. Hey, I watched the recap. Did y'all watch? I'm pretty sure y'all heard it. I don't know if y'all watched it or not, but I did watch the recap. Tommy with his bogus act. Yeah, that. I'm glad y'all didn't say I was hating on that when I called. Cause come on, that was mine. That was pretty damn atrocious. Maria could tell Miguel that she is pregnant and Miguel let her go. Now, well, that was wrong. Diamond and V and Tommy C. I can't show it, bro. They gonna hit me with copyright. The dog and Shante having the best times of their life. Look at my face. I could see what I was looking like, but hey. Where I'm at in the room. DEA is dumb. Where is she? Oh shit. Asian Davis. Malibu's most wanted acting is trash. Vanilla Ice Egan sucks. Hold up, it's a super up here. I was a super sticker. He's saying Team Claudia. Yeah, they hold up. Well, I'm gonna say that for the last part. Yeah, hey, you get some major points for that, DeMarcus. He called Merkovich right off the muscle. Said he up out of here. He said y'all keep sleeping on my predictions. Hey, y'all can't give him no slight on that. He called that motherfucker straight out. Got it.
What is this thing?
Hey. I'm skipping through all of these now. Diamond went to the same acting school as Cash. Yeah, it's in Little Beach. Oh man. D-Man about to do some dumb shit like always. Yep. You over Shanti? Yeah, you didn't know that the trailer always is at the end? All you gotta do is keep watching and don't turn the episode out. When it say up next, exit out of that shit and let it play through the end. The episode 2 trailer is gonna be right there. Or the next episode trailer. They have to make the storyline flow like Raising Kanan did that first episode when Unique came back. I suppose though. I agree. The episode definitely wasn't what I expected. The trailer, that episode 2 trailer though, looked tough. Everybody said episode felt like Tyler Perry presents Force. Yeah, Claudia being alive was definitely obvious, but it was people that saying they believe she dead. So yeah, I think episode 2 gonna turn it up. I was about to go ahead and do the rankings. All right, I'm going to the bottom now. So we can go ahead. I'm gonna drop down to the biggest surprise, but I don't even know if we have any. That's crazy. But we're gonna try our best to come up with one. So rating the episode. Let's go ahead and rate this episode. I'm getting a couple ratings coming in already. Support says a 6 out of 10. Talia gave it an 8.7. I think that's a bit high for me, but hey, you're entitled to your opinion. 7 out of 8, 7/8ish. Yeah, honestly, bro. For me, I'm gonna kind of agree with support. I think it's a 6, bro. It's no higher than a 7. Yeah, Cameron, it's something like that. It's like that 6/7 range. So right now, it's definitely on the down scale because I would say book 2, nor Raising Kanan season 4 had an episode that was a 6. Supreme Me, you said 7.5. He said, I already have no faith in this season gonna do good. The biggest surprise was the boxing ring scene. Down there, bro. I get an episode of 6.5, but I think it laid the foundation for a good season. I can agree with that, Ronald. I think I can agree with that. I agree with the rating, and I agree that it laid it out for a good foundation. Because who knows? Maybe he'll do it like this. Because you know how some of these episodes they're like started out explosive episode 1, episode 2 and 3 be kind of a build up, then episode 4 be kind of a hit, then 5 be kind of a banger, right? So maybe they're starting their build ups off the rip. Episode 1 is building it up, and then 2 and 3 start just hitting. That's what I'm hoping. He said, I never heard of boxing sex. Hey, boxing ring scene disgusted you? Why? Damn that. That was a good episode. This episode was all about the chessboard. Okay, so Slim says it was a damn good episode. So what would you give? What's the rating you would give it? I don't think it was a good episode. The boxing scene was wild for sure. No surprises, no suspense, no real drama. Sorry, I just don't care about Tommy or any of them except D-Mac and Kate. And I keep saying this, and my thing is what I believe it is that Tommy's character is a number two. I keep saying that. It's a number two. He's a Ramen. He's not a Batman. He's not a Superman. I mean, he got some cool stuff and stuff happening, but it's just the way his character is and stuff like that. He's a great supporter. And that's the reason why it would be perfect for them to bring in Ghost. Just saying. And I think that's next episode. You think what's next episode? I can't wait to see who's on the bike. Okay. On the bike? You talking about? Nah, I don't think it's Tariq on that bike. D-Mac too damn slow. He worse than Tariq and OG Power. Yeah, that's true. That nigga Tariq was smarter than that nigga. I would say. Can't go into a season expecting a season finale episode. Yeah, but a lot of, let's be real, bro. A lot of these episodes of Power have started it off, and not just Power, like the finales, like when it's the last season of something, that first episode will be hidden. Like I can go down the line, just name a couple shows. I would say the original Power's first episode was pretty damn good. It was a solid at least 8. You know what I'm saying? The Ghost, versus Tommy, that little situation, him shooting up the Mustang, they had to fight. What else happened in that episode? We find out that Angela died. Like that episode was pretty good. It was at least an 8, but damn near probably was a 9. Then you can go to the last season of Book 2 Ghosts. That episode was pretty damn good. It was at least an 8. What else? Snowfall. You can go to Snowfall. The first episode was pretty damn good. Jerome ended up taking out Black Diamond and stuff like that. It's pretty freaking good. So, like, typically, the last season of a final season be pretty. I mean, the first episode of a final season be hidden. This one wasn't it. Tariq is not showing up in force. We hanging this support. I'm gonna say this: you be wrong about a lot of shit, bro. You be saying this shit that happened. I don't know if you just be trolling, but you be saying certain shit that ain't happening. That shit happened like a motherfucker. And I'm telling you right now, absolutely, Tariq is showing up, and I think you know that. You just saying that shit. Y'all like to take credit for the obvious things. I love plot twists. Well, I don't definitely called a lot of stuff that was a plot twist. So, Uncle Tommy is Tariq's sidekick now. Well, technically, a body did drop. He just didn't get, killed, but he died. They set him up to kill him. You said the episode was a solid 9. That's a solid lie. And see, there's no way you can tell me that episode was a 9. It's too many flaws for that to be a 9. No absolute way. You got bad acting that was up in it. Bad acting from your lead on top of that. And then all of it was predictable. All of it. Like it was the one single thing that'd be like, whoa, didn't see that coming. That didn't happen not once. The dialogue was kind of bad. There's no way in hell that shit is 9. Stop lying. Takari lied to you talking about this episode was better than Raising Cain. That's a goddamn lie. Raising Canaan could never. Was Tariq smarter? He was in a dangerous situation unknowingly, just like D-Mac. Well, I mean, they very much pretty similar, but I'm gonna give I'm gonna give Tariq a little edge. There were no twists in this episode. Only Merkovich died. Exactly, it was no twist. Do you still think Tariq is coming? Yes. Yeah, from the first episode of the last season, you know something crazy gonna happen by the end. How am I a hater? They went back to the 2000s and got some answers to kill Merkovich. I like Joseph Curry better on Reasonable Doubt. I never liked Tommy. Damn. I wonder what Janard took D-Mac. Let's not spend the whole season waiting on Tariq and go or it goes. We obviously ain't dying. He obviously ain't dying. So what did he with him? What did he do with him? Is what you mean, I guess. Yeah, that's what I was about to get ready to bring up once I caught up on all these messages, but y'all sending so many, I'm probably just gonna go to it and drop to the bottom. Oh, Jeremiah, I'm guessing you're a new subscriber. I never seen you before, but I'm not gonna say it was bad, bro, but it definitely wasn't great. I'm gonna say that. Like this nigga DeMarcus is capping. This was not a great episode. Do not, but trust me, once you watch it, you're gonna see it was not a great episode. It's pretty. It's kind of mid. Talia, when you say it's not a lie, it's an opinion. What were you referring to? Because I don't forget. I don't read so many comments. That Diamond actor still sound like he reading off a damn book. Yeah. Gary Leonard be trying to hype up Diamond actor so bad. I don't be paying attention to his interviews like that. Was the edge though to play the part in his own sister's death? I like Reek, but he got caught so many damn times, just like Dre said in season 6. You might be right, Slim, but I think I'm telling you right now is what I'm calling. D-Mac is gonna get Marshall killed. Off something dumb he's gonna do. Appreciate the sub, Jeremiah. So obviously, like I said, like all of us, I think for the most part, it's being logical and not just capping. You know, there wasn't really no big surprise. But let's just touch on this real quick. Obviously, at the end, we see that Jannar got D-Mac in the car. Where do you think he's taking him? And most importantly, how do you think D-Mac is going to get out of this? I have my opinion, but I'll open the floor to you guys real quick. Then I'll share mine. What's up, Kay? I don't know if you. I think you're a newer subscriber too. Got to be because I don't. At least you never came into a live before because I don't recognize you. But welcome to the live. And it's crazy. You gonna shoot the show down already like that? God damn. God damn. He said they need to wrap this shit up and get back to raising Katie. Obviously, Kate knows the truth, even though Takari and DeMarcus be trying to cap. Raising Canaan is the best way. We know this. You said like Courtney Kemp used to do la la. Diamond still need acting. Y'all hard on Diamond right now. That's crazy. You know what? Maybe because he's not that big of a character, I don't pay that much attention to Diamond's acting like that. I'm gonna start dissecting him a little bit heavier Because I see y'all constantly saying it. Okay, so you've been here. Well, appreciate you coming back through, my boy. You say he taking D-Mac to the script club to get a lap dance. Hey, it could be something like that, similar, because when I looked at it, it felt very similar to, how Lou got, um, you know, how he basically got D Wiz to go to the club with him, let him get some pussy and stuff like that. Then, of course, end up offing him off. So we can see Jannard basically doing the same thing, but of course, he's not going to succeed in his. Maybe. So, like I said, what do y'all think it is? Because this is my opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all, and I'm also gonna make a video on this because I'm also gonna do my, because I'm aware that the first 4 episode names and descriptions are out. I'm gonna go ahead and do my breakdown on all those episodes, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this right now. I think JP dies in episode 3. That's my prediction. I think he's out in episode 3. So whatever happens probably with this DMAX situation, they're probably gonna drag it a little bit. I think they're gonna drag it to the point that JP is gonna do something to try to save DMAX, but in the end, JP is not gonna make it out, and he's gonna end up getting taken out. And I believe once this happens, Diamond is gonna know that Tommy gonna lose his shit about it, so they're gonna try to cover it up. And once they try to cover it up, um, they're gonna get caught eventually, and that's what's gonna spark a major war between Tommy and CBI. That's what I think is gonna happen. What me not seeing Merkovich dying got to do with Hayden though, bro? They ain't got shit to do with it. I just said somebody big is going to die episode 1, which I was right about. It ended up being Merkovich. Did I call his name? No. But I said somebody on that level. I said when you said Merkovich, I said, yeah, it could be him because he's on the level of characters that could be. He's a big character, not a huge character. Him, Marshall, and people like that. That's what I said. And I gave you credit as soon as he was out of there. Like, what else you want? A cookie? Just saying. Acting wasn't the greatest, but folks said the same thing about book 2, and folks was hating on episode 1, final season episode 1, the way they killed Junior and how they covered it up. Now, I do think that, how they did it obviously wasn't the most realistic of things, but episode 1 of book 2 was definitely better than episode 1 of this. And as far as the acting, I don't think nobody's acting was just off the grid bad like that. At least that I can think of. Watching the episode right now, so fucking happy Claudia is alive. That's all I wanted. Be right back, about to finish. Respect. All right, appreciate it. Y'all need to get the hate out y'all heart. Dude, nobody has hate. You just creating it like you want somebody to. Nobody's hating. D-Mac is safe for now because Shanti planned to keep him alive. They might hide him and put on the illusion he died to steer the pot and please Kilo for now. That's a good theory, bro. I think that could happen. That's a good one. I like that. So basically, they sell to people that he's dead, but he's actually alive. Also, the way they quickly ended the war between Reek and Tejadas, everyone was saying how dumb they was. Absolutely, no question about that. You think they're gonna break Claudia out? When you say break Claudia out, what do you mean? There's a reason why. Yeah, Tariq gets that call once he figured out CBI has betrayed him. The Marquez cartel is going to be after him. The Serbs probably are still going to be around to be after him. I think he's going to have Miguel's people on his side, but he's going to need a little bit more help. And like I said, I also think it's still a possibility that maybe those Italians from New York will make a trip. But whoever is in that bike crew, they might be a major problem too. I wish the states of Martha arrest D-Mac and D-Mac goes to prison with King and Kilo. You can wish that all you want, but that shit ain't happening. Now, if you say that, I'm gonna declare you're gonna be in the ghost status. If you land that one, but I'm telling you that shit ain't happening. Now that you hear it coming out of my mouth right now, that shit ain't happening. Joseph Corey and Gary Lennon be hyping up for us, knowing this shit. They show hyping it up like crazy, bro. Who's the best actor on Force to you? To me, the best actor on Force is the lady that plays Kate Egan. That's my opinion. Episode 1 of Raising Kanan was good, but that nigga made an excuse saying the first episodes were a build-up. Hold up, what? What is he talking about? First off, if you pay attention, I said when I was making the example that I made, I said the first episode of the last season when I was doing those comparisons. And I did throw out there that Bert was killed in episode 1. But that was at the beginning when I was making it. I was making a case to people that a big body will drop in this episode because big bodies have dropped in episode 1s before. So I don't really get what you mean with that. Yeah, Jannard is good. Claudia is good. Vic, I think Vic is okay. I don't think he's a great actor. I'm not saying he's bad, but I don't think he's a great one. You said Jannard lost weight and Diamond gained 30 to 40 pounds. I was looking at Diamond like that nigga look a little bit. I mean, he always was kind of big, but he look like he a little big, bro. People complain, however, stay glued to watch sports. Well, we're gonna watch it because of its power, dude. I know Tariq showing though. I'm just bull. Yeah, I knew you was bullshitting. Break Claudia out of jail. Got you. So I don't know if I'll necessarily say she's gonna get broken out of jail, but I think something's gonna happen that they're gonna have to let her go. I think it's gonna be more so something legit. I don't think they're gonna break her out of jail. I mean, if they did, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. Quiet as it is, Keith Jannard might be the best actor on the show. Jannard is definitely one of the best, if not the best. Their prediction: Vic, JP, Merkovich, Miguel, Bills, Sang, Che, Shanti, Roberto, Ortega, Grayskull, Raheem, and Jannard. I don't disagree with that. I can't see nobody on there that I think won't die. Only one I think may possibly have a chance of survival is Jannard on that list. If only Gary Leonard would have been the showrunner since season 1, it wouldn't be so bad. Shoot, I don't know. Janard's the best actor we've seen. We've seen him in other shows like Snowfall, when he be lying his convincing that he's convincing as well. Dan was in the NFL. He really a big dude. Claudia's storyline is bogus. She could have played such a better role in the show. Yeah, they should have kept her quiet for sure. But hey, I don't know. The only highlights of this episode: the boxing ring, sex, and Merkovich. Man, Miguel really hid Maria in the basement. I don't think Shay gets taken out. I think by the end of the season, the motives change because don't forget it's a spinoff and Tariq and Tommy coming. If you could have wrote this series, what do you think would have been a better plot for Tommy after the OG? That's a good question. So my counter would be, is this saying like Tommy being here with the conclusion still that Ghost is gone, or can I possibly put Ghost back into the storyline? But I guess I'll give you a scenario with both. So for me, if Ghost's still alive, Ghost will make his move. And I think I would make him my actual Ghost, making moves in the shadow. Tommy end up being the face, Ghost becomes the connect. It's kind of a situation like that. But that way they both still there. Then you still got the Ramona situation going on, kind of right from there. Because I just think Tommy being the face of it just doesn't work. It just doesn't. So you need Ghost in that storyline to make the show move. But without Ghost, let's say the conclusion that he's actually dead, I would have placed Tommy with somebody else that's very likable. Cause that's what the show is missing. Like they paired him with Diamond, right? Diamond isn't big enough to be on side by side with Tommy. Yeah, and I think that's another reason. Maybe that's possibly the reason why it seems like Tommy's character is struggling. He doesn't have a great supporting cast with him. And then like the other supporting characters aren't too great either to be able to hold the show down. Like book 2, like certain people might make a play and say, Tariq's storyline wasn't the greatest or whatever, but he has other great actors around him that kind of makes the show move still. I was gonna say that too, Takari. They definitely should have brought 2-Bit in with him. And 2-Bit is not even the greatest of actor, but he's a likable character. Like he had a very strong fan base. You know what I'm saying? So it would have worked if they would have worked the storyline around them. But making this new thing with Diamond, I think that was a major mistake. And if you was gonna do that with the Diamond, like the Diamond character could still be there, but like you probably should have gotten a different actor to play him. Like you could have maybe got Michael Jai White or somebody in there to match up with him. Let's see these comments. If D-Mac don't get popped, we could possibly see him in the legacy with Tommy and Tariq, since we know Braden not retiring. Well, a lot of people are challenging that Braden not returning situation. They think he's trolling, which I think definitely could be 50-50. Certainly a possibility he was trolling. What's up, bad man? Tommy working on a Tariq would be laughable. I would like to see Tommy finally struggle with getting out of the game. He seems like he has no exit plan and has as far as deals go, it always goes his way to the end. Not really any suspense. It's kind of true. But they said, if I'm not mistaken, when like maybe 2 years ago or whatever it was, they were saying that Tommy was going to do something that he's never done before. Perhaps him making an exit plan and wanting to get out of the game could be that. Could be it. I think D-Mac would be a good sidekick for Tommy. He would make Tommy look more mature. We all can thank Courtney Kemp's pettiness for 2-Bit. Yeah, right. Hopefully they put that man back in there, bro. I wonder if Morel tell Tommy that Miguel unalive Armando Che's son. If she do tell Tommy that, Tommy gonna use it to his advantage. She better not tell him. Michael J. White would have took over the whole series, possibly, but the ratings would have been better, bro. The Diamond character is not well written at all, no matter who played him. I agree. I feel like his only supporting cast is Tariq, so they got to bridge him to Forrest and 2-Bit. But at the same time, with 2-Bit, he's not on talking times with Tommy, and Tariq got his card back from him. I mean, they could easily write it in, Tommy gives 2-Bit a deal, like some kind of way 2-Bit finds out that Tommy's alive. Like they could easily write it in like this, Tariq knows that that 2-Bit is in New York. On his way to head to Chicago, he makes a play at him. Like, look, it's an opportunity for you to get back into the game. I'm gonna throw you this bread and stuff that for the car and stuff that you missed out on. And then, you come link back up with Tommy. He like, damn, Tommy's still alive? And he be like, yeah. Boom. Now the connection is back. Tariq knows. 2-Bit now knows that Tommy's still alive. They end up connecting like that. They should have picked someone else to play Diamond. Yeah. Here's why the episode is good. Is the fact everyone is lying to someone. This episode was set up to show alliances will change. We got an idea of what happens, but it's about how it happens. So from that aspect, Slim, I'll give you some credit on with that. They did make it about, they did absolutely make it about a lot of people with their own, private agenda and plan and stuff. It's like the only one that didn't kind of have their own plan, making their own plays is Diamond. It's like Diamond's the only one that was 100% straight up. But everybody else, Tommy, Miguel, and Maria. Maria don't have her own. But Tommy, Miguel, Jannard, Shanti, Claudia, shit, all the motherfuckers, the law enforcement people, everybody got their own angles. So I'll give you that. But like I said, they still failed at a lot of other things. So I can't say it was a great episode. No. You can maybe try to make an argument that it was a good one, but to me it was a great episode. It was okay. It was a 6 or a 7. No higher than that. And then here's another thing we should look at. The episode title. The name of the episode was Do or Die, right? So did they fulfill the episode title, Do or Die? Brayden didn't say he was done. He just doesn't want to be a main character. No, he actually said I saw an interview with him directly saying he's not in the next one. He said that. Jannard and Claudia are the actors on the show. I agree. DeMarcus Claudia is a good actor as well. Yeah, she is. I said she was. Diamond can't be getting more than 2,000 an episode. I don't know how he made the final cut. Nah, he's definitely getting more than that. A show like this, he's definitely getting more than that. He's getting paid minimum probably 15K an episode. There's no way his role is too big. In a show like this, I mean, obviously this is his first big role to my knowledge. I don't know nothing else that he's been in that's this magnitude. But yeah, he's getting paid. The show's too big. He's getting paid like 15K or more. Diamond is too passive. Shanti playing every side. She will end anybody if it means more money. It's kind of seemed like she got some kind of loyalty to Jannard though, but the only problem with that, I think, is she's sensing that Jannard doesn't have loyalty to her. They wanted to bring Ghost back. What would be the best way to do it? The best way to bring Ghost back at this particular point would be Tommy and Tariq's back against the wall, and he has to come back and save them. And then they should do it in a surprise. You know, them backs against the wall. He saves them. Ended on a cliffhanger. They can bring them back at the very last episode, and then ended on a cliffhanger. They see him and like, what the fuck? Boom, ending credits. I was seeing somebody saying who could it be in the trailer in their bike with a helmet shooting. They think it could be Kane, but I'm wondering why. I don't think it's Kane, but hey, I think Ghost has been gone too long. It's too much suspense to bring him back. They barely wanted to give us Breeze after 10 years. So that's the. But you also can make a counter argument with that, Kay. The fact that they did give us how long they made us wait with Breeze. We knew Breeze was coming eventually. At least I knew. I'm pretty sure the majority of the other people knew. So they could be doing the same thing with Ghost. They keep on playing it out to the point we're like, bro, it's never gonna happen. And bam, boom, out of nowhere it happens. Bringing Kane on Force would be great if it wasn't the last season. Well, the fact that we know there will be a spinoff after it could make some sort of sense. I agree the episode didn't live up to the title of the episode. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, where to do or die. Because, like, when I think do or die, like, do or die means, like, nigga, what you gonna do? You in or you out? So, the best way I can make a play with that, maybe you can kind of say with Tommy pressuring Vic and perhaps Stacy Marks trying to pressure Claudia, kind of, but to me, it wasn't too. I don't know. It didn't fit the title description too much to me. The only thing Diamond is good at is acting in the show is fighting. What's up, Hezzy? Or Ghost come back as a villain. Ghost was a good villain in that last season, for sure. Well, in Power Discord, we got some behind the scenes photos with Marshall and D-Mac actors that show someone who allegedly looks like Gianni from the back. Oh, shit. I'd love to see that. What's up, Dexter? I thought Shantae and Jannard spoke loud enough for Tommy to hear that conversation. I was wondering that too, bro. Yeah, when they was in there talking and he snuck up on them, I was wondering, like, did Tommy overhear them and he just, act like he didn't hear him? It's so funny seeing Stacey Morris in that wig. I always think about her character on The Shot. Well, I haven't seen that, so I don't know. He died made me fight to get his words out. All right, well, if you can, just let me know. Shoot it to me. Yeah, he probably heard them and just act like he didn't. You know, he gonna use it to his advantage. Don't forget King Kilo pressuring Jannard. That was somewhat a do or die situation. You right. You right about that. Forgot about that situation. But like he can be where fans missed him just like they miss Unique. And then all of a sudden he comes back being a complete opposite. Are you speaking of Ghost? Yeah, they could do that with Ghost. Yep. Oh shit, look at that. I got something coming in from Twitch. Shout out to the person who just commented from Twitch. Do you think will who do you think will go against the grain and pop somebody behind their partner's back? Partners being Tommy and Diamond, Jannard and Shanti. I don't know if they're happening between those, but if somebody does, I'll say Shanti probably. Glenn Big Baby Davis acting as King Kilo was terrible too. You hear a basketball player though, man. Cheap viewers, screamboo.com, remove the space. I don't know what he talking about from Twitch, but hey. Can y'all see the Twitch comments on here? Probably not, right? Don't you think they will leave some Easter eggs from Origins this season? Like have Tommy allude to some things from his past. Absolutely. They showed you that in the trailer and the little some of the exclusive clips. That's gonna be happening. Will Shanti act differently because Tommy saved her life? That's what I'm curious of too. That's something I'm definitely wondering. Could she possibly look at him differently now? Because she see that he actually saved her and maybe she's been looking at this whole thing wrong. You think Jannard might be up out of here? So if Jannard's up out of here, who do you think is gonna do it? So y'all can't see nothing with the Twitch. Well, I'm streaming on Twitch right now too. That's the thing. What do y'all think D-Mac's biggest kill will be? I'm gonna say this: if Jannard is out of here, it will be him. If Jannard dies, D-Mac will get him. Or Diamond. I think I'm gonna go with D-Mac. He's gonna take out Diamond or Jannard, one of the two. Shanti will start to mess with white boys. Will we see a Kanan hallucination this season? So a lot of people think that it's a possibility that maybe the guy that Tommy is looking at in that chair that we saw could turn out to be Kanan. I think that's a good possibility. If it's not Kanan, it's Ghost or Tariq. I say it's got to be between those three. We already seen Shanti warning Tommy in the trailer. Yeah. She could have been playing both sides still, though. But yeah, we did. I thought for sure Shanti set that ambush up until the end. Now, I knew what was up. I knew she didn't set that up. Send a link to the Twitch channel. All right, let me see how to do that. Shit. Wait. Let me see. I gotta figure out where the link at because I'm not too familiar with Twitch. Okay, here we go. I think. Hold on. No, that's not it. Gotta figure out where that link at for Twitch because, like I said, I ain't seen it. I don't know how to do it. God damn. What that shit at? Hold on, maybe here. Yeah, buddy, I don't know. I can't figure this out on Twitch. I don't see where you do it at. Yeah, I don't know how to do it, bro. I'm gonna have to look and find it out later because I don't see it. Anyways, Chris, my guy, he said D-Mac gonna go crazy this season. I hope we don't see no more family ending family. So sick of that trend and power. Agree. But I'll say this, say his karma will catch back to Janard and it won't be that easy for him to escape either. I'm sick of family killing family and the fake deaths. Yeah. I think Mark's husband will get killed. I think Mark herself is gonna get killed. I'd probably say Shanti would be the one. I wouldn't be surprised. Right. Shanti character looked good this episode. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. For us to see the Twitch chat, you'll have to put it on the screen. Yeah. Do you think they brought Claudia's girlfriend in the picture for a reason, or we are done seeing her? Nah, I think it's for a reason. What do you think is the surprise at the end of this season? Shit. Hopefully it's Ghost, but if not, the surprise is gonna be something in relation to Tariq and maybe a hallucination from Kanan. What you mean you think Claudia is still alive? We know Claudia is still alive. We just watched it. I knew it way before then, though. D-Mac would be the cause of Tommy splitting from CBI. Yeah, because he's going to choose family first, of course. Do you think Elisa Marie or her aunt will make an appearance? I mean, we talked about that. I think it'll be a nice twist for them to bring that in if they do it right. We haven't had any OG Power nostalgia in Force like the other spinoffs, or am I tripping? No, I don't think we have. Nope. I do think Maria's pregnant. Think I got the link. Let me see. There you go. That's the link to the Twitch right there. I ain't got no followers on that thing. They've been trying to give Tommy a family for 7 years. Something gonna happen to Maria, hands down. Yeah, they showed you the clues already. I noticed Tommy said he won't kill Miguel. Yeah, he just gonna do some. He gonna get somebody else to do it, possibly. At least try to. But Miguel gonna actually back him. He gonna see Miguel's gonna be down for his sister, and he gonna see that they both. Cause something's gonna happen with Morel. I don't know if it's gonna be I'm not gonna say it's gonna necessarily be a death, but some kind of threat will come her way, to the point that they both gonna come together to for the same cause. And with that being said, I think Tommy's gonna learn to respect him, and Dan Miguel's gonna die though. Miguel look too damn good. I wonder I wonder Jokes would be thinking, turning, and doing them things. I definitely think Maria survives this season. Okay. I'm not gonna say. I mean, it's a possibility, but I don't know. Them clues look like she up out of here. I think Claudia will be the one to unalive Vic. Could be, but very much possible. But keep in mind, remember what Stacey Martin told her this episode. Remember, she told her that uh, Vic had nothing to do with what happened to her. So she kind of put Vic in the clear. She put it all on Tommy, and it seemed like, you know, Claudia believed her. Or else baby might die, similar to what happened with Tariq. Could be. We need Walter Flynn back. Ain't no pressure in the streets. Yeah, we ain't seeing no babies be born on power. Yeah, that's what I think too, Hezzy. I definitely think Vic gonna take out Marks. He might do it and make it look like Tommy did it. Why would Claudia have anything against Vic at this point? Well, um, if she think Vic set her up, she would. But this is the thing: that mind came back. But this is the thing, though. Like I said, Stacey Marks kind of cleared Vic to make it look like it was all Tommy. Stacey Marks gonna get taken out before she get in office like Ghost. Good. Claudia is gonna figure out that her brother is a rat and trying to help bring her down. So her heartless ass is gonna put him to sleep permanently. Very much possible. She would have to find out that he's the rat though. But I don't know. I feel like Claudia has that in her where she's down with being a rat too, if it's to her own benefit. Anyways, though, been streaming for 3 hours now. I'm gonna go ahead and transition over to this last one. So, episode 2, what to expect? Because to me, this episode 2 trailer looked pretty damn good. So, hopefully, judging by what we've seen, we get a pretty good episode 2. Because I was excited for it because we've waited 2 years for it and they did all this promotion and all that for it. But judging by the clips and stuff that they were releasing and all of that, it didn't make me think, oh, this shit about to be, nothing that I saw like had me on the edge of my seats. Like yeah, this is gonna be a really good episode. And turns out I was right. But this trailer looks pretty damn good for episode 2. So is Vic trying to skip town and they caught him? Who? Who caught him? Claudia isn't gonna need to snitch her girlfriend family is wealthy so she can buy her way out of trouble. No, because you see, when the dude from the Marquez cartel was coming at her, she was ready to snitch real fast. So she's definitely, she's definitely willing to go that way. She's cut from that cloth. Vic thought he was home free. Yeah, he did. In the parking garage, was that a planned meet or he was trying to dip? You talking about planned meet with Oh, you talking about at the very end with Tommy and Diamond. He probably was trying to dip. I don't know. I would have to go back and rewatch it. Mark thought Vic was dead. Why did he get in the car with her? That's a good question. But perhaps because he felt like he may still need her. Maybe. I don't know. Anyways, though, episode 2. What's to expect for episode 2? I'm about to go ahead and play this trailer because I actually already captured it. So I'm gonna just go ahead and share it on here.
They come for one of us. They come for all of us.
You gotta get Egan off the board once and for all.
You're gonna tell the feds everything I want them to know.
I want out!
I know Tommy ain't easy to deal with, but he...
So there we see the drowning. It seemed the drowning scene. At first, I thought it was that when I first originally seen it, that it was going to be Diamond, going at Vic because he's still alive and, he wasn't happy about it. But now I see that it's going to be a situation where Tommy and Diamond are both torturing Vic because they want to get him under their control. Like, you need to fear us more than you fear the law enforcement so that you can go back and give us the information that we need. But who knows? It might turn out that it'd be a situation with what's going on with Vic. He might end up, deleting himself.
To deal with, but he helped get CBI back on top. So did I, B.
The tighter I get in with Egan, the closer we get to Jay. And whoever's with me is with me, and whoever falls short is my enemy.
I'm getting back at CBI.
As long as I'm in, you out. Tommy fucking Egan will be a distant memory.
Tommy's a fucking psychopath. I have one more part to play. I'm just so lucky.
Also, for the one that asked about, I forgot her name already, but there's your proof there that we're going to see her again. It's in episode 2 previews.
And I believe you can win this war.
This is gonna be the battle of my fucking life.
So yeah, that is episode 2's trailer. So it seems as if Shanti's going to be making some move, and she's telling Jannard, is what I'm thinking, that anybody that's not on her side basically is her enemy. And I think eventually she's going to see that Jannard has betrayed her. She's gonna see it as that, and she's going to she's gonna see that Jannard has betrayed her, and she's going to maybe make a play behind his back, possibly to get him taken out. He really thinks she gonna put him in witness protection. Like he said, she gonna keep moving the goalposts. Right. Until she get the only way I think Vic could truly be free is if she ends up getting Tommy Egan. That's the only way, which we know it's not gonna happen. So his ass cooked. Jannard being mad about Tommy always surviving was funny. He lied. Shanti is fine. Chicago jukebox. Right. So who would win in the fight? The showstopper or jukebox? Yeah, Jannard and Kane is definitely the biggest haters. Them niggas funny. They could be on a song with Kendrick Lamar. The way them niggas be hating. You said Juke might win that, but showstopper trained fighter. Knocking niggas out, according to this. Do you like videos on Twitch? Anyways, for those of y'all that want to help my Twitch account out, if you got a Twitch account, go over there and follow that gent so I can build up a following there. A boxing match, Shanti wins, but a fight to the end, taking Juke. Okay. Jannard said he's starting to piss me off. Oh, wait, that. Jukebox is Street Fighter. Jukebox is crazier. She's definitely crazier. All right, support. Appreciate you going over to that Twitch account. So this is what the Twitch thread look like. Jukebox would have to pop showstopper. She might do, cause that showstopper do look like she be stopping them shows, boy. Totally unrelated, but do you think Rock is alive present day? So that's a good one. We heard that in that teaser, we heard in the teaser of her saying she's not going to be asking for forgiveness. So that could be implying that she's alive, obviously, but that also could be something that they put together to throw us off. Because obviously they don't want to just directly let us know she's alive. Excuse me. But if I had to just go ahead and take a guess at it, I don't know, man. It could be a situation like I told y'all with like how they did shit. Angela, she dies in episode 1. She survives, wounded, and then she ends up passing away. It could happen like that. It's people playing video games doing numbers on Twitch. It's crazy. This ugly ass nigga got 93,700 people in his damn shit. Shit, this nigga got 108,000. Shit. Rock would never be the same after seeing Kanan shoot her. Now that's for sure. If she does survive, absolutely, she's never going to be the same. Even if she is in this season, that's still 1995 at best. I would like to see her reoccur in a present day Power spinoff with the same actor. So you very much could see that because, like I said, what made me think I gotta still give her a possibility of being alive outside of what we just discussed is I can't get past that book 2 Ghost cast where the dude was calling out the cast of book 2 Ghost and Patina Miller was being a part of it. And clearly there wasn't a mistake, so I think it's a possibility she's supposed to originally been a part of it, but once they canceled the show, they canceled her part in it. So maybe in the legacy, spinoff, she resurfaced. So that could be it. But you can tell it seemed like to me, even though if Kanan did take a shot at her, she seems like she's the type that loves her son so much that she'll forgive him for it. She'll move differently for sure, but I can't see her putting herself to do something to try to kill him or something. Obviously, we know she doesn't take him out. Rock show up as Diana mentor. I wouldn't put it past it, but anyways, though, I'm about to get ready to wrap up this live. I got a couple of other stuff I can do, and I can see it's slowing down, even though we still got a good little amount of people still in the chat. So we want to get our last little questions and stuff out. We really didn't even touch too much about episode 2, but hey, is anybody on Force worth surviving into Legacy or different spinoff, or are we done with this cast after this? So, in my opinion, there's only a few that I think is worthy of making it to the next spinoff, like Legacy. And all of it is not necessarily, because of them being not being a good actor, or not their character not being good or whatever. It just simply doesn't, in my opinion, it wouldn't make sense for me to see the storyline of them. Obviously, Tommy. I was gonna say Kate, D-Mac, and I would say Jannard because he's a fan favorite and he's a good actor, has a chance. But the only thing I would challenge for Jannard would be what would be his storyline, because he's been hating on Tommy and stuff like that so far. That's what we know him as. Like, would Tommy end up giving the business to him afterwards or some shit like that? Or, you know, I'm rooting for Marshall and D-Man to make it to Legacy to help Tariq. Well, I think D-Mac is a go. I don't think Marshall is going to make it. That's just my opinion. I've been saying that for a while, and I'm going to stick with it. Don't think Marshall is making it. I think it's going to be a D-Mac and Tariq situation. And you know what I could end up saying? And I kind of been felt like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, it depends on what they do with Kane. You know what I'm saying? And then, but they can still have the loophole because, Kanan was 5 years older than Ghost and Tommy. My question would be to y'all. Now, honestly, we kind of already know. Yeah. 2-bit, I would say, it's probably, let's just say that Kane and Tariq, their connection is done. Like, they might have, let's say it's another spinoff, they may have crossovers here and there or whatever. But let's say their storyline with them being on the same show is over. You could have, because I would say 2-bits probably is anywhere between 5 to 8 years at the most older than Tariq. He's not that much older than him. Because, he's kind of on the younger side, like Dre. Dre was anywhere between, I'll say, 25 to 27-ish years old. And Tariq is currently 20, right? So yeah, I would say, he could be that Kanan like figure for them. D-Mac comes along. And then, they trio could be that. And then, you can have Braden still. You can have Braden still around if they decide to. Okay, I see this photo you sent out, support. Absolutely. Then the nigga do like Braden from behind. It even look like some clothes he'll wear. So it could be that, but it could be just could end up being just an AD or some shit. But I guess we'll never know. But it absolutely looks like him from behind. No label. The one who posted this? Go ahead and post it for everybody. In y'all opinion. 1 second. In y'all opinion, does this guy right here look like Braden. They need to bring Dre back in Legacy as a different character. So you saying basically a character like Dre. Dre was definitely an interesting character. They kept the show going. Nigga kept surviving until he didn't. What do you mean about Discord? Hell yeah, that looks like Braden. Yeah, it definitely look like that nigga. So obviously there's Marshall there. It looks like they're on set, possibly doing a break or something, behind the scenes photo. And if that is Braden, then there's the confirmation. Him and Tariq is gonna show up. And like I told y'all, Gianni liked the post in the screenshot. I mean, more than likely, you can also make an argument he did that deliberately to throw people off as well. But it's a good chance this actually is him. But like I said, I got my video still on ready mode. The moment they show up, I'm gonna just resurface my video and show it to y'all. Be like, I told y'all. I called it it's been almost 2 years now. I told y'all that Tariq, Braden, Kanan, I mean not Kanan, Kane, Effie them show up to Chicago. What's good, Brazil? What's up, Kenny? You caught the back end though, my boy. Finished the episode just now. Shit was mid, low key, brain Tariq. Well, you basically just coming in co-signing what most of us have already said. We said that shit was mid. Marshall and Braden at Best Buy getting hacker equipment for Effie. Right. What was the best part of the episode to you though, Kenny? I would love to see Effie again. That's worth the $5 a month for stars. Hold on, you paying $5, bro? They be jugging me, bro. I ain't be paying $10.99. If he enforced with Tariq, then that means he has a slim chance of not making it to Legacy. Force ain't light book 2. If y'all haven't seen my prediction video yet, where I did all my deaths, I said that in my death. And matter of fact, tomorrow, damn, bro, fuck y'all $5 paying ass people. But anyways, I'm gonna do the individual deaths and stuff up in there too, because so far nobody big has been taken off the table, so it still opens it up for me to be able to finish it off. So this week I'm gonna go ahead and give a spread of everybody who I think will survive, who's not, and how it's gonna happen in my opinion. With that being said, remember I said up in that video, Braden could come to Chicago with Tariq and not make it. That could happen. Because all of us thinking that, he just safe. He ain't safe. He could get killed up in Chicago. Best part for me was the scenes with Tommy and Diamond. They balance each other well. Finally confronting Vic about being the snitch. Okay. I always counsel stars at the power go off. That always have to have a deal when it comes back on. That's true. See, that's the reason why I can't never catch it, because my subscription keeps going. That's why I keep paying the max with they punk ass. The worst part was the King Kilo saying. Appreciate that. You said, did you see the Raising Canaan teaser? Yes, I did. I'm going to address that tomorrow. I'm gonna do a breakdown video on it, and I'm gonna probably ignite it into the live next for tomorrow. Tomorrow's live at night. I'll talk about the Raising Canaan teaser. Facts, you gotta cancel your Star subscription, and when you go to cancel it, they give you more promo deal options to stay. Damn, let me go get ready to cancel my shit. A 6-month subscription for Stars is $17.99. Why are you paying? That is incredible, bro. So they've been jugging the hell out of me. I'm telling you, I can show y'all my shit right now. Bitches charging me $10.99. Personally, I don't want Braden to get taken out, but it could happen. Yeah, I'm not saying I want it to happen either, but it's good. Berkovich being alive and seeing Claudia was my favorite scene. Being unalive, sorry. Hopefully they don't do a 3-month break in between shows. Can we get Power rolling all year again? Okay, so speaking of that, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's one thing that I'm gonna address in the Raising Canaan teaser breakdown. I think them giving that to us is confirmation that we will not get another 3-month break. And thank God for that. Because why are they giving us the teasers that quickly? Honestly, I don't even think. Matter of fact, yes, they did. Remember when what was it, when book 2 was going on? They gave us the teaser to Raising Canaan season 4, but they did drag it though, so I gotta say that. But I think the fact that they're doing it like that, and I believe the fact that the Origins is coming, they have to go ahead and speed Raising Canaan up. So I think Raising Canaan is coming right after Force. They may do a month break, 2 at the absolute most, and they're gonna give it to us because they have to add it up to go ahead and give us Origins. Because I believe, like I told y'all, my prediction for Origins will be fall. I think Origins is coming in fall. They can put P Valley in the basement as far as I get. Did I see the Michael Jackson trailer? No, but I know a lot of people that worked on it. They definitely doing the break. Y'all need to prepare yourselves. Yeah, they're gonna give us a break, but what I'm saying is I don't think it's gonna be a long break this time. Maybe a month or 2. Yeah, because it's no BMF. The only thing that maybe could play in between it is what? P Valley and some of those other mid shows. But like I said, if they give us another 3 months, let's say it's 3 months, because Force is gonna end in what, February-ish, right? Hold on, yeah, December, January, yeah, February. So I would say, let's say another show starts immediately after it, between it, in March, and then they go April, May. So at latest, we'll get Raising Canaan in the summer. I'll say that June. Did y'all get confirmation that this is going to be P Valley's last season? You said Origins is in the summer. I thought I seen, but I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't think we seen anything saying Origins will be in the summer. And I would have a hard time believing it's coming in the summer. Because with them just now starting filming, they're gonna film for the whole month of November, December, January, February, March, April, May. And with them having 18 episodes, it's probably gonna shoot for at least 8 months, I would say. So June, July, and then they got to do the editing and the promotions. So At best, it would be in the fall. At the earliest, it has to be fall, maybe even the winter. There's no way I can see it happening in the summer. Don't nobody care about P Valley. They can put that on BET. You see the teaser for Snowfall spinoff. Can't wait. Well, they didn't do the teaser. It just was an announcement. There wasn't no video footage. Now I did see the Bel Air trailer, and they had a pretty good damn trailer. That's something else that I'm gonna insert into the live for tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do a Bel Air breakdown beforehand. Then we can discuss it. So for the people that watch Bel Air, prepare yourselves. Yeah, I saw that Snoop Dogg is in it. They going all out. The series finale of Bel Air is only 8. It's crazy it's only 8 episodes, but yeah. I'm hoping I have high expectations for this Snowfall. I know a lot of people trying to kind of sort of shooting it down because it's based around Wanda and Leon, but sometimes these writers know what they're doing. And I believe I did see that Franklin is gonna be in it. Just he may not be the focal point. And then of course, then they bring it in my boy Peyton. Peyton Smith is gonna be in it. And also who else? I'm not watching anything Bel Air related without Will Smith. I mean, Will Smith is a producer on it. I was a little curious whether or not it was going to bring the original Hillary back, Karen Parsons, but it seems as if they're not. The format of Bel Air dropping on November 24th is 3 episodes, 2 episodes, 3 episodes, and end December 8th. Interesting. But hey, more content for me. All good. Either way. Yeah, see, I already knew about the Leon and Wanda situation before they even released the last season of Snowfall because they told us while we was on set that it was about to be a spinoff based on them. So I kind of already knew that shit. What I didn't know is whether or not Franklin's survived or not until I was there for the last episode of that and saw them with doing the very last scene. And I was like, okay, Franklin survives. Yeah, I was there when they filmed the very last episode, the last seconds of it, when they did the rap. Damson Idris gave his speech and stuff like that at the end, thanking everybody that made it possible, how they had a hell of a run, etc. Started talking like a British nigga. And it's crazy because on set he was the drunk the whole time. Then, transformed back to the British nigga. Will you check out the movie "Tis So Sweet" with Taraji P. Henson and Joey Badass, directed by Tasha Smith? Is that the other one that 50 Cent is producing? I think I've seen something like that. And I just might check it out. Yeah, I know he British, Talia. I'm just saying. He started talking. He just started back being British. It's the same thing with Daniel Israel when I'm on set for Snowfall, you know. But Daniel Israel isn't like um Etcher's Damson Idris because Damson be in character damn near the whole time. Um Daniel doesn't. Daniel like actually in between takes, Daniel is very goofy and playful. Like be pranking niggas and shit. That's what that nigga he's like that. But yeah, from what I've seen every time I've been around Damson, he's pretty much seriously in his character. Why you don't want Louie in the show? And more than likely she's going to be, because why else would they keep her alive? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I might watch it. I don't know. I might watch it. We'll see. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be another agenda-based bullshit by Tyler. But I gotta catch up on the Oval. That's one another show I do follow. I know they probably don't came out with 2 episodes already and I haven't seen it. Who knows? Maybe I'll start doing some content on that as well. If anybody in here watches the Oval. This nigga Branford them came out of his timeout, I see. Yeah, she hiding from the DEA. Yeah, I do content on Reasonable Doubt. Okay, so I got some people that watch the Oval. All right, so I'm gonna catch up on the last 2 episodes that I haven't seen, and I'll start putting it in the Oval. Say less. More content for me. This nigga always loved the evil ass people. T Victoria. Victoria is something else. But you know, Victoria is the same. Veronica from the Have and Have Nots is the same damn characters. Right, Talia. He would like her. I hated Louis' character, but I guess it don't matter now. Franklin is a junk. Hey, he may recover from being a junk. Mallory from Beauty and Black will be in this season of The Oval. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's what's up. Well, I think your prediction is wrong on that, Branford. Anyways, I'm about to go ahead and end this thing. Last remarks, people, this mind them got started. We ain't gonna do that. I know I better not see Franklin mama. If she the mom on the show, the operation is going down here. Oh, don't be so hard on Sizzy. Let Draymond Green get her shine on. Hey, Sizzy might find a way to get out. You never know. What time you getting on tomorrow? I'm about to hop off here. tomorrow live probably around like shoot. Honestly, I haven't directly decided yet, but maybe anywhere between 9 o'clock my time, 9 or 10 o'clock. Pay attention to the community, you'll know. But yeah, it's gonna be somewhere around that range, I think. You like Lily? Okay. That's kind of different from people that you. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Gotta change that because. I suppose so. Yeah, that's a little different. It's cool. I mess with Sam too. I actually know Sam personally. Yeah, he's actually a cool dude. Met him. I first met him through my acting coach during the acting class, and we was cool ever since. The same with the dude who plays Vaughn. Well, I didn't met him. I actually met him on set. We met on Insecure. I think that's the first. Ain't that the show we met on? Cause me and him done did a couple shows before. But yeah, the same dude that plays Barry. I mean, Vaughn is his real name. Y'all think Barry is dead? If they already done told us that he's not or is in the new season, do not tell me. But if they haven't touched on it yet, do y'all think he's dead for real? Because you know how Tyler Perry loved to do with these shows. You right. Pernessa and her is kind of the same. Yeah, I'll give you some on that. You right. Look at that. All right, though, people. I'm about to go ahead and hop off, but definitely be on the lookout for everything for tomorrow. Probably try to find out to get a recap out. Definitely gonna address the Raising Canaan teaser, Bel Air, and more. But appreciate everybody that stopped through. And I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. But until then.